Hello, Reading 91. Just a real quick video explaining the vocabulary sets for our online class. There are 10 sets of 10 words with related word parts. And with each set, you have a couple things that I need you to do. So here's an example. Let's see. Set 1, which is what I want you to start with this coming week, or week 1 of class. You have flashcards that you should practice every day to help you memorize what the word means. There's a related activity to help you get used to how to use the word, how it gets used in a sentence, different ways to help you remember it. And then at the end of the week, there's a quiz to check how you're doing with the flashcards. The following week, you have set 2. You have the same work with a couple changes. This coming week, set 1, the activity is due on Saturday. That's because I've got a couple flashcard options for you, and I want you to take a look at them and see if they work for you. If they don't work for you, that's fine. You can create your own flashcards. You can use the flashcard programs and set up your own account. But I want you to take a moment and experiment with them so that you have a chance to see what they do. The second week, the activity is due Wednesday, so you need to get started on it right away. And then on Saturday, there's an assignment on sets 1 and 2. And there's also on Saturday the quiz on set 2 to check how you're doing with the flashcards. And then on week 3 is the test. Now, it's important to remember that the sets build on each other. So that means that when you're practicing set 4, it's important to refresh your memory regularly on sets 1, 2, and 3, because you'll be tested sets 1 through 4. And at the very end of the semester, when you've had a chance to learn all 10 sets, your test is going to be sets 1 through 10. Here's how the sets look. In my last video, I showed you these, the week 1 plan, heading to the set. This gives you a chance to take a look at the word and how the word parts interact. So here's the word parts first. The part itself, the meaning I want you to learn, and the words it's related to. If you scroll down, here's the words. This is the word I want you to know. The definition to it that I want you to know. Beneath that it says sample. This is a sample sentence to give you an idea of how the word is used in context, how it's used in a sentence. It's also here as an example because as part of your activity you need to go out and look for sample sentences with these words, and it's a way of getting used to how the word works. If you look under subvert, you'll notice a 1 and a 2. It's because I want you to know that there's two definitions of subvert that I want you to learn for this semester. I want you to learn that subvert can mean to overthrow something, such as subverting the government. I also want you to know that subvert can mean cause the ruin of, like subverting their relationship. And at the end of this set is the preset flashcard options. There's Quizlet and Cerigo, and I've gone into these and set up accounts and created flashcards for you. They work very differently, and they're also, the flashcards are set up, the words are set up a little differently in each. So again, that's why I want you to take a little bit of time and experiment with these and see if you like them. To get to them, highlight this. Unfortunately, the links don't work, and I'm going to try and see if I can do something else with them. For now, highlight that and copy it. That's, if you're on a Mac, a Command-C. If you're on a non-Mac, a Control-C. Open a new tab. Control or Command-V to paste it and enter. And here's Quizlet. And you can do the same thing for Cerigo. And here's Cerigo. When you do Cerigo, it's a very different program, but it's got a really interesting way of helping you learn. You would click on the button, Let's Go. Okay. To review, the first thing I want you to do for week 1, which begins Sunday, August 27th, I want you to go to the week 1 plan, read the introduction, preview these so that you get a sense of what you need to do when you can make a plan of work, and then come back, read Building Vocabulary, practice the flashcards, and begin the activity found here, which is due on Saturday, but it's going to take you a little bit of time to complete it, so start it right away. And of course, if you have any questions, email me. I'll be happy to help.